Although Sacramento's once vibrant Japantown has been lost for decades, there are still places that keep its spirit alive, especially when it comes to food. We visit with restaurants and shops, old and new, working to maintain a strong sense of community through the food they serve. First, we stop by Binchoyaki, an izakaya dining restaurant whose owners, chefs Craig Takahata and Tokiko Sawada, collectively bring over 30 years of culinary experience to their guests.
We opened in 2016, basically as a small mom and pop shop. We wanted to be in Sacramento's Japantown area, so this is why we chose the location where we're at. Well, our specialty is, yakitori is obviously, one of the things that we do, and izakaya style dining. So we like to focus on small plates.
Well, one of the main dish that everybody enjoys here is a dish called crispy rice. It's a fried sushi ball rice topped with our spicy tuna, served with like chili ponzu and a serrano on top. But we also have a rotating seasonal menu and specials because of depending on what the farmers have, what seasonal vegetables and fruits we have. And of course, our yakitori or sumiyaki, ours is completely with full charcoal that we burn all day long with Japanese maple. So it always has that unique flavor to it that nobody else has.
Probably another one of our dishes that we've been doing here since we opened is our gindara miso yaki. We serve that with like a miso emulsion and sauteed mushrooms, like shiitake and shimeji with some braised leeks, and then topped with fried leeks on top of that. Futa moyashi, we have a ramen that we do, which is basically pork belly cooked in miso broth, and then it's topped with bean sprouts and green onions and chili oil.
It's soul food, it's comfort food, things that we grew up eating. Every dish has a history with us. The reason these menu items are on the menu is because we thought about it. It has some nostalgia to it, or it also has that history that we built upon it.
From all the towns around, just if you're ever in Sacramento, please come by and look us up and give it a try.
Binchoyaki is located on 2226 10th Street in Sacramento. They're open for lunch from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday, and for dinner Tuesdays from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. and from 4 to 10 p.m. Wednesday through Saturday. Don't miss out on trying items from their rotating seasonal menu. Next, we walk across the street to Osaka-Ya, a treasured Japanese confectionery shop offering handmade mochi and manju 7 days a week. We catch up with owner Linda Nakatani and her sons David and Yoshio Murakami, who recently stepped up to manage the shop.
I'm owner, and my two boys are going to take over after I'm gone. They're learning everything they can so they could take over the shop. So they work together really good.
The previous shop owner passed ownership to Nakatani's parents, Kenji and Asako Nakatani, in 1963, and they worked tirelessly to cement Osaka-Ya in the Japanese American community.
I would say our most popular ones are probably the peanut butter mochis. Considering it's not very traditional, it kind of sounds
More
different.
Americanized.
Yeah, it's more Americanized. So the younger generation like it. In terms of like the regular mochi, I would say anything with smooth red beans is pretty popular. A lot of the customers prefer the smooth red bean over the whole red bean because of the texture.
Currently, Nakatani makes a manju, chofu, and dorayaki when she comes in the shop on Wednesdays and Fridays. Although taking over the family business wasn't forefront on David and Yoshio's minds growing up, hearing customers' appreciation for their decision makes it all worth it.
I think it's more so the customers that come in here and say like, "Oh no," or "I hope you guys never quit." And we're like, okay, it's kind of exciting to see them be happy about something that runs in our family. So that's probably the best thing I think about running the store.
Maybe I do take it for granted a little bit because it's hard. I know it's hard to start your own business, and then being able to have everything already kind of set up for you. It's nice that it's already all set up and like we already have an established loyal like community. But then it's also like nothing that we have is too modernized.
I'm really happy. I wish my parents were been alive to see this, because this is what they always wanted, for it to continue on.
Osaka-Ya is located on 2215 10th Street in Sacramento. Their hours are 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Sunday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Monday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday through Friday, and 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday. Shaved ice is available starting April 1st through October. We don't have to go far for our next stop. Mecha Mucho operates out of Osaka-Ya's shaved ice window, serving popular sandos and snacks. When owner Ryan Ota discussed the possibility of sharing the space, Osaka-Ya's Linda Nakatani didn't hesitate.
So then I was like, what do you think I try it out? And she was like, do it. Go do it. And I was like, wow, that's so nice of you. So that was the opportunity, and that's where it's gone from there.
He does bring in a good amount of customers for us as well. So it's kind of like a win-win situation.
We're definitely Japanese inspired, where we use shokopan bread, which is, a Japanese. A lot of people think it's like white bread, but it's so much more complex than what that is. So I think that the foundation is obviously with the bread, and then I think another key factor is using a Japanese mayo like QP. We make our own QP here, so we built this brand with tamago in almost every sandwich. And it's just an added layer because it gives it has a good creaminess to the egg. The way it's made is different, than just American egg salad. And then we add things like katsu in it.
One of their most popular sandos is the J-Town hot chicken.
We felt that we needed to do our own spin on a hot chicken sandwich. We make our own chili. We call it chili crack. It's a form of chili crunch, but it's just kind of a fun play on it. And then we add that to the sandwich. We actually use the oil that we make out of that to make our own QP for it. So it just builds all these different layers on the sandwich, and it's kind of unique to have a spicy, more Japanese-inspired sandwich. We are a shop that is very unique to Sacramento. I think the closest sando shops would be like in the Bay Area or down in LA. Oh, it's so fulfilling. I never thought that it would get the attention that it has received. The thing is, I get to see every generation come through here and be able to appreciate it in a different way. And so I think it's just really it's a daily boost to all of what we do.
Mecha Mucho is located on 2215 10th Street at Osaka-Ya's window. They're open Wednesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. or until they sell out. They also have a fridge in Osaka-Ya shop stocked all week with tamago sandos, fruit sandos, and potato salad. Down the street on the corner of V and 10th, we come to Southside Super, a Korean and Vietnamese deli and diner breathing life back into the old June's Cafe location. Owners Soyoung Oh and Feng Tran were visitors of June's Cafe before it closed, and opened Southside Super in April 2023 to bring back that family restaurant vibe.
I think it's special for many reasons, but one is that when we got together and started talking about it, and she was talking about Korean dishes that she wished she could get somewhere, and I'm talking about Vietnamese dishes, and we're like, why don't we just do both? Like, we're not trying to do some kind of new fusion restaurant. You can just come here and get two types of cuisines.
It's very small for the reason we're doing like small batches. That's how we can able to like make it how we make it at home. So it's like feel more like comforting and the home style food. So I think that's what a lot of people like about to come in here. Yeah.
The Vietnamese menu side goes, the chicken fuzz probably our most signature dish. Just like really like deep, rich chicken broth, free range chicken, and then all the usual kind of garnishes for pho. And the pork and jicama meatballs. There's pork and jicama are the like primary, and then a lot of aromatics, onions, garlic, different seasonings. But then those get steamed and then cooked in tomato sauce.
We have kimbap, which is a very common Korean food. We have different kind of meat like spam, bulgogi, or like tuna, and then with pickled vegetables. So our menu is small and they're kind of seasonal, but we do like special like spicy chicken, Korean spicy chicken, or Korean like galbichim, which is a braised short rib. Now we run in bossam, which is pork belly with lettuce wrap and stuff. I feel incredibly lucky that we were able to be in here, and then I think a lot of customer came in here and they say, "Oh my God, I was here on Jun's Cafe. I growing up eating here in this place." So we feel very honored and special to be operating here, and then everybody brings their own memories to us. I think it's very special.
It's been a dream of mine to take this space. I mean, when I was eating here, when it was June's Cafe, I was like, wow, what a cool little spot for a restaurant. It would be so cool if I could be in this space at some time, and for it to have actually happened is very meaningful to me.
Southside Super is located on 921 B Street in Sacramento. They're open Thursday through Monday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. They sell out quickly, so get there early.